It's the middle of the night in the rain, so this probably isn't the best time to do this. But I have here Potion of Night Vision, Speed 2, Strength, and Invisibility. I couldn't find it on Wiki, but I kind of figured out how to do it. So let's go with Night Vision first. We'll go with Strength next. Go with Invisibility. I'm going to hold off on Speed for just a second here while we look at these. We have Night Vision, Strength, and we're invisible. As far as I understand it, invisible to mobs. And we'll do Speed 2, which is a 40% speed kick up. And there you have it. Alright, there's a zombie over there. There's a zombie there. There's a creeper there. Well, he saw us. And he saw us. So I don't know who we're supposed to be invisible to. Maybe we're invisible to other players. Or maybe the rain's a problem. Well, that was kind of a bust. I will battle you with my bread loaf and my incredible strength. You also die, zombie, victim of the mighty bread loaf. That was a potato. I guess there was a creeper behind it. I should have been kicking his ass with a sword. Well, I think there's a 2% chance that a potato drop will be a poison potato. I don't know if they're marked or not. They probably just poison you, otherwise what would be the fun in that? Okay, this may turn into complete poo. What I've done is I drank an invisibility potion. I did this before and I didn't know they could see your armor. That's a zombie. So I'm out here with no armor on, and if you hold anything in your hand, they can see that. With that, I did a speed potion because I'm completely screwed if anything comes out. I've got my weapons, but I didn't even carry my armor. Wouldn't do you much good if you had to put it on in a hurry. Boy, that's just a little nerve-wracking there. I'm afraid to get close to a creeper. And the last bunch of them I saw was 3. You'd think a spider could see anyway. They're evil. I'm not sure Minecraft spiders don't actually have 5 eyes. Well, they got a whole bunch of eyes. I've never been that close to one. Hi, you evil little shit. Boy, that looks like he's looking at you. Alright, here's a zombie. Boy, this is... Oh, I should have taken a night vision potion. May be able to use some of this. I'll go get a night vision potion. There's a creeper. Alright, let's go get a night vision potion before this shit wears off. I did this before and I had armor and a weapon that I didn't even think about. This was the classical fantasy invisibility and a lot of things. And there's the little icon, and you can see there's nobody home in the picture. Wait, I can't... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Tell me I can still pick stuff up. Okay. Alright there, see, you can see the sword. And if we go to F5, I should be a disembodied sword. There, I'm a disembodied sword. Okay. Okay, looks like daylight out here. Let me get this disembodied bottle out of my hand. Alright, that's a skelly. There's an Enderman. I don't know if Enderman can see you or not. He would sure beat the shit out of me if he could. I blow 19 experience points again. Boy, that's freaky. How much longer we got? A little while. Here's the creeper that's messing with my hunting lodge. Oops, almost bumped him. There's our spider. There's a zombie. Well, if I turn invisible out here, my ass is grass. About a minute left. My experience has been once you get down to a minute, you're screwed on potions. Alright, so invisibility works. There's a big old ruckus on PvP about it being overpowered and people will be doing stealth attacks. And it was pointed out that we're doing stealth attacks with no armor on. So they're postulating a rogue class of PvP players that keep the enchanted bow and switch over to it from the brush or whatever and attack the diamond-clad warrior class. It's kind of funny. Some calls for because boy, the difference between full diamond armor and nada is just pretty dramatic. I think it wore off. Where are we? Yep, gone. Like I said, they seem to go at a minute instead of counting down from a minute. We're down in the land of the potions, down in the laboratory. We have a potion of night vision. What we're going to do is try to make a potion of invisibility. And then, theoretically being invisible to mobs, we will go out and experience the world. I don't know if it's best to add the time element thing to it first or not. It probably was. What is it? Oh, okay, there we go. Invisibility. We have invisibility. Alright, let's see if time will screw that up or not. I think when I made them before, I couldn't find this recipe anymore. But that may just be me. I'm sure it was part of the game and then they took it out. It may be a mostly PvP thing, player versus player. Okay, we have our invisibility potion and we will test it. And we're going to see if we can do some killing that way or not. I wouldn't be the first choice to be clicking on and off of weapons, but we'll see how it goes. And that's the stealth thing, I guess, now. We'll do invisibility. We'll do night vision. And we'll do speed 2. Get rid of these bottles. You see we are invisible. And at this point we are weaponless. It is nighttime, as you will see. Alright, out we go. Right, there's a skelly. Theoretically, he cannot see us. So, if we were in PvP... Oh shit. We would sneak up on him and whack attack him. Let's get rid of the bow, and you can see how fast those hits add up in this. I think we're far enough away the creeper wouldn't know about us anyway. Yes, you're being killed by a disembodied bow. This is a power 3 bow. Well, there you go. I guess you can use the bow and they don't figure it out. Let's go to F5 here. And you'll see we are a disembodied bow. Well, let's try it with the sword. I always figured spiders could see you no matter what, but who knows. I am the sword. Well, he didn't figure out the sword. And here we are a disembodied sword. I don't know if they're set to explode when you get close, whether you're invisible or not. I was pretty close to them before and they didn't. Yeah, that'll blow him up. Here's a skelly. I am the disembodied sword. Your evil nemesis. I am the knockback sword. Here's a skelly for your trouble. Uh-oh, I think he's figured us out. I think they're least suspicious of the bow. Seem to let you shoot them forever. Or not. And there you see it all. Still on potato power. And it is at daytime. Coming up on daytime. Yep. We have flaming monsters. Well, like I said, it was about half the night. I'm not sure how much of that footage you'd want anyway. You know, it's pretty obvious what's going on. F5. We are the disembodied bow. I'm no good at maneuvering outside of my body. I've never done any of that stuff, so. Well, since it's daytime, that's the end of the demo. Basically, I needed some footage to complete this whole thing. At first, I thought it just made everything invisible. At least I wasn't alone in that, judging by forums. So you have to be without your armor, and anything can see your weapon. Whether the monsters react to it or not, you saw that kind of varies. Actually, mostly not with the monsters. Obviously, in player versus player, if the sword comes at you, you might have a little bit of trepidation there. And there's a certain amount of you know, the usual jibber jabber on forums about whether it's OP and a rogue class of invisible naked warriors warring against the rogue class of invisible naked rogues warring against the diamond clad warriors. There's a ocelot. You've probably seen about a half dozen ocelots in my videos by now right here. I think the invisibility's worn off. Hi, kitties. But that's all I wanted to do. I actually spent a big chunk of my in real life night working with the roller coaster world, and I'd forgotten that I got rained out there and hadn't finished that video. That and the weather here has just turned nasty cold. I guess the East Coast is getting its rear end handed to it with water and snow and I don't know what all. You're basically SHIT storm. But anyway, I'm feeling the arthritis a bit, so you can expect my my mighty fighting skills to perhaps decline a little for a day or two. Thank you all. You take care of yourselves.